run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real, for real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well here. Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone had a good weekend. And damn, it's only like, what are we, like 6-7 hours into market open, and we're seeing the most movement we've seen from anything. Even gold hasn't moved this hard. This is nuts here. I hope you guys are not doing anything stupid. A lot of people losing money in these circumstances here. A lot of people losing money in these circumstances when they're not measuring candles. Remember, we have 200 pip 1 minute candles, 100 pip 1 minute candles. If you're not measuring risk here, then you're going to be in trouble here. Bank of Japan intervention, let's see. Yeah, it is an intervention here. We are seeing probably stealth intervention, which is quite nasty, it being a Bank of Japan holiday today. To see them do it during a Bank of Japan holiday is very, very, very nasty here. Yeah, that is very nasty. So yeah, where did USD JPY tap? Yeah, it did tap into that 160 level, which is what they were kind of looking at here before the next intervention. I want to see what this has done to GPjpy. I mean, it's not even done anything, man, you know? Can they intervene while on holiday? Yeah, because believe it or not, it's not the bank that's intervening. It's the Ministry of Finance, the MOF. The Ministry of Finance is who's intervening, not the bank. So it's very, very interesting here. Very, very interesting. Bank holiday equals no trades on JPY pair. Not always, since there's the GBP. So the GBP can be a driver here. But with these market conditions, you know, you have to be very careful here what you're doing anyways, right? I mean, stop losses here are 100 pip plus. 100 pips plus stop losses here. You know, so, I mean, just running, like, if this looks like a nice little setup here, close above to reach the top of the range here. If you measure this is a 170 pip stop here, you know, and you need a 170 pip move. So this is a very interesting times instead, you know, in terms of movement here, and it being bank. I've seen either two things during a JPY bank holiday. First of all, I've seen price just range during JPY bank holiday. Or I've seen London Open start to give volume as soon as the Frankfurt opens and the US Bank open, right? So it just depends. It just depends on what we see. So did you already experience this type of move on Gbpjpy? Not this big, no. This is something new. I've had massive breakouts in GJ, but they've been like, there's no fundamental thing that was a problem for it. You know what I mean? So this has just been, you know, something new for the whole market. Even back in Brexit times, it wasn't really like this, because these are interventions. If you look back at Brexit times, we can go ahead and look at how Brexit was. You can see 1,000 lot guy having a field day. Oh, I think hopefully he's made it back. But if you go back and see Brexit times here, it was just continuation, pullback, continuation, normal price action here, you know, which is basically regular movement, because we knew that at the point of Brexit the pound started to get weaker and we saw that yen strength come in, whereas here we're getting these big interventions, right, that come down and grab this huge liquidity on these upside moves. The only time I've been involved in rally like this is obviously last year when we were trading April May. You guys remember April May, very straightforward month. You know, we were just buying the hell out of it. I think if we look at the stream journal, there's nothing but buys, right? Buy. Actually, we did have a few sells, which is surprising. So we did really capitalize off it. But yeah, it would be mostly buys in my opinion, leading into that. And yeah, you can see, yeah, the majority is buys here. So looking at what we got going on the charts here in terms of movement here. Yeah, obviously weekly candle, big move towards the upside. Literally right before when I woke up, price had pushed over Asian session. 200 pip push over Asian session, and now we're dumping back down here. So if we're looking at what price is going to do, I mean, obviously we don't really know what's up. There's not much information. Financial Juice has not announced this as an intervention. Normally Financial Juice will, and news outlets will announce this as an intervention. So is this an intervention? We don't know. This could just be volatile swings continue. They're not saying. Japan is on holiday, yen is collapsing, no prospect of even verbal support. Bank of Japan intervention was and still is directed at controlling JGB. Yeah, 3 hours ago, but this is ahead of it, right? I just want to see, catch up, right? Bank of Japan tells us while their policy is abandoned, they are still committed to buying the same amount, still relevant, with no change on other currency. Finance Minister will direct. And then this one here, 1 minute chart. I had a whole post lined up how Tokyo every reason to step in, but they didn't earlier. So far this drop is seeing a couple of volatile pushes up and down. When you drill down to the minute chart, it's not quite one extreme force. Man, we're seeing people all lost here. We're seeing people all lost. It isn't a move but Tokyo to step in. This isn't a move by Tokyo to step in. This isn't a move. Okay, so yeah, but rather exaggerate flows making its way through some stop orders. The pairs, yeah, it's basically, you know, basically profit taking here. We're seeing profit taking. It's not an intervention. It's not an intervention. So we still have the you know, here's Tony from our group is joined 2008. Man's been gambling since 2008. Invest in alarm clocks. Profit taking Monday morning before US Open. Yeah, probably the profit taking before as Bank of Japan is closed. You know, we're seeing this profit taking not from the, we're probably seeing this profit taking from the longers here. Exactly, that's my point. It's not Bank of Japan who's profit taking here, that's for sure. Unless it's inside trading, you know. You never know what's going on, right? This is like the perfect time. What's nuts to me is that this is what would have happened. You would have got Asian traders come in here and say it's Bank of Japan holiday. Probably not worth it for me to trade. Boom, 200 pip push during Asian, right? Because Bank of Japan holiday. Then they're like, damn, that's a big push. Maybe we can get continuation. They FOMO in and then they see this big dump here. Once you see this big dump, look what happened the last time we had this dump. As soon as we came back to our structural point, which would have been this zone right here, we saw a huge reaction from that structural point. So here you would have seen people longing here from here. You would have seen longs. That's why you saw this reaction here. That's longs as well. All of those longs destroyed heavily, all of those longs. And of course, all the people longing here, all destroyed, you know, everyone longing up. I bet you there's someone who would have taken this move, been in 200 pip profit to lose the trade with their stop loss. I bet you there's someone out there like that, you know, who managed to catch this move and still be stopped out after 200 pips just based on greed. I lost 1.4% on GJ now. Stop loss was like 100 plus pips. Ouch. Yeah, just be careful. Just be careful. You know, this is definitely interesting times, you know. So make sure you're measuring your ranges, right? Make sure you're measuring your ranges. But what's going to happen now? Well, obviously this is a big reaction. 500 pips is no joke here. I need to see what's going on. We need to see what's going on here on the charts. We need to see, you know, how things are going to settle here in terms of GJ. GJ is the wild, wild west right now, all right? This is very, very dangerous times to trade. This is, you know, you need to be running big stop losses. You need to be running, you know, kind of big TPs, which is not the best thing because of these interventions and these random moves here. Same thing here. We saw this happen on Friday as well, where, you know, if you're entering moves here, you're seeing these big pullbacks, right? This pullback here is 70 pip pullback candle. Obviously, this pullback here, 500 pip pullbacks here. So if you're trying to hold long-term trades, you know, then what's going to happen? You're going to see what? You're going to see potential heavy pullbacks, which then can stop you out even with big stop losses. Because look at this, anyone running big stop losses here, taking swing positions, all gone, you know. So this is what you have to be careful with. Shorters from the bottom are now out too. Yeah, if they got a chance to get out, depends. I don't even consider this the bottom, people who are shorting. Oh, you mean the people who shorted right from these lows, like for continuation? Oh yeah, they're definitely, yeah, they're gonna be best up now. They're continuation, they're in a nice little 200 pip drawdown here. you have to be measuring candles, boys. This is definitely, you know, big. You know, we have people in chat here saying rejecting 4-hour support, longs make sense. Go ahead, long, but you run 200 pip stop loss, my friend. You run 200 pip stop loss, you need 200 pip target. Can it happen? Yes. Will we have another dump down? Also very possible. Don't know what is happening. When will it get back to normal? Because these moves are wild. Yeah, what we need to do is we need to settle down in terms of these random movements. Big movements like this are not scary. Big movements are not scary because, you know, it's like the same. You just adjust lot size, right? But what is scary here is these random movements, these random dumps. This is the problem. This is what's gonna catch you out here. So obviously this pullback is good. If we can create range, create structure, that's what's going to allow us to long this into the coming week here, and we can start to look for some form of longs here as price starts to basically form range. I mean, if we can just form a little bit structure, maybe get back above weekly resistance here. I want to see even if this weekly resistance, yeah, we closed above this, so this is not even relevant anymore. I wonder where is relevant in terms of weekly resistance. We have this level here. I think we tapped into this previous level. Let's have a look. Almost tapped into that level, so we can just keep that there, make it accurate, which it is. Let's go have a look at some other levels just out of interest. I don't think we need any other levels, to be honest, because we've had the pullback, right? So watch this. I'm not logged into Instagram. I don't think I can watch it without logging in. I have to log in. Send it to me in the group, and then I'll check it after stream. All right, let's look at daily here. So obviously pullback, we're still respecting previous daily low technically here. So this could be, you know, seeing what's happened on GJ. We've always bounced out of this. We could see that bounce continue here. Now all you need to do is find ways to enter here. Are we in the range in most markets today? Not really. If you consider this a 500 pip push, but you know, GJ needs to create structure right here. Even this is not enough to just take a long right off the bat here, unless you count on this being the lows here. But again, you're gonna run probably around 200 pip stop loss here. So you need 200 pip target, which could be, you know, basically somewhere back up here, you know. So that will take some time unless you get random big push right now. It will take some time for you to get up there. And the problem is that do we have another dump in the meantime? If you get caught out in another dump while you're trying to hold a 200 pip TP, you're going to be in big trouble here. And remember, that's only a 1-to-1. So if you risked 1%, you need what? You need 200 pips just to make your 1%. So I rather just look for lower time frame structure, something forming to take GJ. And overall, GJ is just very tough to be trading here. So we need to be careful. We can move our focus, you know, a little bit more over to something like GU or something in the meantime until GJ starts to calm down here, because GJ is a little bit wild west. But that's why we can have backup pairs such as GU and something like that to look at. We also have gold here if it wants to be clean during London here. So yeah, that's the analysis on GJ. Let's go have a look at gold here on the other hand and see what's going on gold. I mean, for GJ, there is possibility for scalps, lower time frame scalps. High risk, high reward type stuff here. But you know, measure 1 minute candles. They're not small 1 minute candles, right? You know, this one here is 120 pips. This rejection here is 82 pips. You know, they're not small 1 minute candles. So still trading on 1 minute, which is not really a tested time frame, right? Because this is all stuff you can't test. This is all stuff you can't test because there's never been conditions like this in the market. So you're just trading what you see, and this is where price action is very important. This is where smart money concepts get thrown out the window. This is where all of those rules get thrown out the window because price is just moving mad, right? You know, so all of those regular rules just get thrown out the window, and the only way you can trade is based on how candles are closing and how candles are forming here, right? That's the only way you can trade when looking at GJ these days until it comes down. So looking at gold, let's go have a look at gold here as well. Do the analysis for gold. Close drawings like that. Start off on the weekly time frame here. Just give me a second. I'm getting a call from actually the bank, real, not fake. Give me 1 second. Okay, I told them to call me back later. I swear, I promised to God it was the bank. Alright, so weekly candle here, closing bearish here on gold. Yeah, no top wick here on this weekly candle as well. Closing bearish here, so we have the first weekly candle closing bearish after how many weeks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks here. And this last weekly candle bearish close was not even a strong bearish close here, right? This was like a weak bearish close. So this is our first basically strong bearish close because we're closing as like basically an engulfing. So this is indicating that we finally found some form of a top. We can start to see long form consolidation or some sort of small pullbacks here. But looking at chart here, moving down onto the daily time frame here, we can see how we're still holding this structural point, and this is going to be the key level for this week. Is going to be 2290, right? So if we bring back drawings here and let's draw fresh. Yeah, let's draw fresh. Too many lines here, too many lines for me. I don't like it. Don't know what's going on. So let's draw fresh. All right. So this is going to be our most recent daily support. It's going to be down here. So previous daily obviously closing bullish here, closing back inside the range. So we could see some more upside first to make that weekly top wick, right? So we could see a top wick be made. This is going to be a DS. And we could start to move, you know, pretty much up to fill this wick here. Looking at 4-hour time frames, starting to get a little bit choppy on 4-hour time frames here. We can see that choppy price action continue. Let's see 4-hour resistance here. We also have a little 4-hour support here that we rejected. There we go. And then our next 4-hour resistance is going to be up here, right? Perfect. So that's our 4-hour levels here. So previous 4-hour closing bullish here, daily closing bullish. Now not the best bullish candle closure here. We're still stuck within this range. Looking at 1-hour time frame, we can see we're making this lower high, lower low type structure here. So it basically, if buys are going to make sense, we need to get back above this 4-hour resistance, I feel. How do we look above there? Yeah, basically looking back above that 4-hour resistance. Probably what's going to give you your upside move here. Yeah, getting back above there. I think even possibility back above 35 as well to fill the wick and continue also does make sense. As for sells here, sells become a little bit tough because bias is technically bullish here with this previous forming rejection wick. So you'd want to be careful here on how you form it. Yeah, I think sells, probably you're looking below these lows here, to be honest. I don't think in here is going to be very smart to take sells. Below the support here probably makes sense. That's what I feel. In terms of news for this week here, let's have a look what we have. We will have NFP on Friday. NFP is going to be NFP on Friday, first Friday of every month. So let's see what we got going on. Tuesday here, basically clean Tuesday as well. Monday clean. We have basically Euro bank holiday all day here. On Wednesday is the Euro bank holiday, so no trading. Then we have PMI, ADP. Thursday we have unemployment claims, and then NFP, right? Yeah, then NFP. Yeah. All right. So not really the most heaviest week in terms of news here, which is good, but NFP week nevertheless. So obviously market will move ahead of NFP week here, but I think that's the ranges. If we can form some more price action in here, we can make a look at and see what basically is going to happen here. Now looking at GU, which is our backup pair for today, right? So obviously with GJ, the way it's moving these days, we need to be extremely careful. So we have GU as a backup here. So let's have a look at what GU is doing. Start off on weekly time frame here. So weekly time frame closing bullish here. Now if we look at weekly trend here on GU, we've had obviously coming from a very long a drawdown downside movement here. We made very deep new lows here. Liquidity grab from those lows and kind of working on forming this range here. So we're bouncing kind of from the middle of this range here, but that doesn't mean that you don't want to use a wonder. Oh yeah, I haven't. I don't know why I didn't select a wonder. It's not that big of a deal. I already have my 2 lines on it, so screw it. It's okay. We can put a wonder. Let's see. Just to can't do anything. Everyone wants. There you go. A wonder. So happy. We can put it a wonder. All right, so looking at GU here, what can we see? We can see weekly candle closing bullish here. We closed below this weekly resistance. This is an old weekly resistance here, so I want to keep this in mind. PWR. Daily time frame right next to this daily resistance here as well. So this is going to be this daily resistance right here at around 36. How does that look on 4 hour? 4 hour resistance right here as well. Yeah, very tough zones. We're running right into 4 hour resistance, daily resistance. Yeah, kind of pushed up. This was the nice move. This support down and then to push up there, and now we're at this target here. Let's look at 1 hour, what 1 hour is doing. I guess you have a little space. You have a little space to get up into this, but there's a lot of resistance here. You have a 15 here as well. You'd have to use this as watch. Yeah, I guess you have till target not hit. I mean, daily resistance, no, not almost hit. Yeah, you could look, you need pullbacks. Obviously, we've hit some form of target, otherwise we wouldn't be rejecting from here. So yeah, I feel, yeah, some sort of setup here, if we can form support, will be good towards the upside. Probably need another liquidity grab. Yeah, probably downside move here. If we can get a downside move, maybe retest this 4 hour. And then look for supports to continue towards the upside. You just need it to pull back enough to create range. Needed to pull back enough to create range. Yeah. Yeah, let's see how this pulled back. So yeah, that's basically, I think we could see setup 2 here. Good support form. Would prefer to see setup 2 with a liquidity grab, as this is a USD pair, loves to do liquidity grabs. Or some sort of support here to form to get towards the upside. These breakout buys here just have to be careful, needed with volume. Otherwise, that's what I'm looking at here. That's what I'm looking at on GU. So we'll see how that ends up happening, and that's the plan here on the markets overall. And yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just wait today, watch the market, not take a trade, find it difficult to get a good sense of direction. Yeah, with GJ like this, you need to be careful. GJ looking nice for retest of 125579. Yes, that same 4 hour resistance, I do agree. That could be the retest. That could be the retest indeed. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, a bit longer analysis, news and intervention threw that analysis out the window. Yeah, exactly, right? It's always messing up your analysis. We're constantly changing very, very fast here on GJ. So we need this to settle down. It's the wild, wild west. Be very, very careful with GJ. Don't mess yourself up. Don't lose money. Make sure to, if you are trading GJ, make sure to manage risk. All right? Make sure you are measuring and managing risk, please. All right? So yeah, if we could do the YouTube business, I would appreciate it. How much of us? 450 of us on stream here. Let's get the likes up to 150. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. What is GJ doing at the moment? It's closing above that 500 level. I mean, it is tradable. It's just high risk, high reward environment, you know. How big is spread on GJ? Let's have a look. What spread is doing with all of this movement. It settled down a little bit, which is good. Around, I have 1.1, 1.2 pip spread. It's 3.2 pip. Low spread, big candles, not bad if we get something. Yeah, if it's like a 1 pip spread, it's fine. It's just wild, wild west, you know. If you get a big candle, you have to account for that, you know. Guys just want the GJ trade. Yeah, they all want to be trading GJ. Just have to be careful. I don't trust GJ for sure. Yeah, I mean, if we're trading GJ, it's high risk, high reward, right? That's it. That's how it's going to work. High risk, high reward. You don't accept the risk, then just leave it. Wait for it to go, you know, trade, just stick to GU. Something that's going to be a little bit more tamed here, you know. Gold is the place to be. Yeah, gold in London, you know, gold is better in New York. But traps over traps, where in GJ? Bro, there's no traps, there's straight demolition here. No trap, straight demolition, bro. 200 pips up, 200 pips down, 100 pip 1 minute candles. Of course, everyone is asking about GJ after a move like that. Everyone is on full FOMO. That is true. That is true. Same in like gold. You know, this is the same. When gold, you know, has its big breakout moves and people miss this type of move here, right? This is very similar. Liquidity grab up, come back down, and then we form range first. That's what you expect in the markets. Is once you have a big move like this where you go up, come down, you expect range. That's what you want. It's healthy. Range, liquidity grab. These are easy buys. Just this close above is very simple here, guys. Look at this close. 50-minute close above. Setup number 1 towards the upside. You guys know the drill. 48 pip stop loss. Very clean candles towards the left. Rejection wick here. Watch level here. Well, actually, no, not anymore because it's the wick. Then the wick, 23 pips is your watch level. Obviously, flies through it. Next level is here. And now the additional risk is that people will stay away. No volume. Yen is on holidays. Is on holiday, so GU is the only one. Okay, yes. I mean, you're just, if you're taking GJ right now, you're just trading wild, wild west. I tell you, it probably will move. Why is my chart not working? Okay, there we go. It probably will move here, you know. It probably will move just based off FOMO traders here. I mean, there is possibility to catch setups, but damn, it is scary for sure. Definitely is scary. I opened a trade and my phone turned off. I lost 1,500. Ouch. Yeah, a lot of people will actually, you'll be more surprised how many people actually lose in these positions here for sure. A lot of people will be losing in these positions. Like, how big is this 5-minute candle right now? 43 pip 5-minute candle. That's crazy. EU analysis, yeah, we can have a look at EU if you'd like. Kind of similar to GU in terms of what it's doing right now. Looking at daily time frame. So previous daily did close bearish here. Weekly obviously formed a support. Previous daily closing bearish here, trying to bounce off this little area here. This could just be a top wick. It could flip by New York and continue down. It is very possible. 4-hour time frame kind of reaching the top of the range. I mean, 4-hour time frame looks like it wants to finish off and just reach the top of the range here. So you could see that happen, where price creates a support and then just finish off towards the top of the range. I'd expect basically if it starts to leave somewhere like 107322, you could see some sort of upside move here. You can hold Shift K to use. Yes, I know that shortcut. I also lost a sell, then in buys. Be careful buying and selling, guys, please. I'm telling you, it's not smart long term to be gambling on this. Please trust me on this. Trust me on this, it's not smart long term to be gambling on this. This is movement we've never seen before. Let the market show its hand, you know. It's high risk, high reward. If you don't know how to trade this stuff, there is possibilities to trade this stuff, but you're looking at like 1 minute, starting to trade 1 minute and stuff like this to try get in, you know? Like really. So what I said earlier when I said looks like most besides GJ are ranging right now, not much LTA. Oh, in terms of LTAs, yeah. I took a trade just this morning, Tokyo Open. Yeah, if you're around for Tokyo Open, there was some trades closing above the range. I would say this one here, but it being bank holiday for Japan, I wouldn't recommend trading Tokyo Open like that all the time, you know? Live on holiday, it's only Bank of Japan holiday, right? We still have GU and other pairs and stuff like that. There's US news every morning for this whole week. Yeah. Is that an intervention? It looks like one, but they didn't announce it as an intervention. So that's how it is. Sometimes you just have to thank the market for not giving you an opportunity. Yeah, I mean, in this circumstance here, this is just pure wild, wild west, you know, type of gambling here. A lot of people will lose money trying to sell. Now people trying to buy, you know. I mean, probably if you're going to get away with something, you probably get away with the buys. But does it do a liquidity grab first? Because remember, big stops are going to be your friend here, but big stops means you need big targets, you know? Like, these are nice moves, right? Up to here is already 27 pips, but realistically, you need 178 pip stop loss, or at least below this structure, which is still 100 pip stop loss. Unless you're doing 1 minute scalping thing, you know? So to 1 minute scalp it, a little bit more advanced, a little bit more risky. What about sentiment on GJ? We can have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, some more people switched to longs. So he's had some more people switch to longs, but they're still short and they're still in drawdown from their shorts. We'll probably see people add more shorts now that they see this big rejection. Japan news are saying something. I need to learn a language to be consistent in trading. I think we have some people in chat who speak Japanese, or in the group as well. Only way you can trade GJ these days is I think like 1 minute. Well, in this condition, like 1 minute, you know. Where can I place weekly resistance on the highs on the chart? When I check back weekly, it goes back 2008. This is the high. Yeah, exactly. That's where you have to mark your resistance, man. Yeah, the ability to not take a trade is also a skill, you know. Hi, I need your help later. If you know someone from India trading Forex last 2 years, Indian bank accounts, please let me know, because the Indian authorities are freezing bank accounts in some cases, so I need someone who... Us in the group, I'm sure we have some people. So either I need someone who is like me, or I need your help from someone to buy knows expenses and process setting up in Dubai bank account for Indian residents. Yeah, you need to have a visa here, so you need to have a job here. If you have a job here, then it's easy. Very, very easy. Bro's trying to learn Japanese before he can trade GJ. Is what you're considered in Dubai, what you're doing considered a job in Dubai, full-time trader? No, it's not considered. I'm starting to trade 6B now as well. It's GU futures. Nice. That's what we're looking at as well here. We are forming a small support here on GU. But this is not enough range to take a trade. Right? 4 pips, 6 pips, not really the best. I'd like to see this one fail. And the next one go up. Yesterday's video was helpful. Yes, you guys should, you guys didn't seem to like yesterday's video, 800 views. But yesterday's video was a free webinar, guys. I changed the thumbnail to show you it's a free webinar. It's not a marketing video. Some people are like, this is a marketing. It's not. It was literally a webinar I did with the exclusive group, and I decided to post it to you guys on YouTube. All I did was cut out the non-trading days, right? We had maybe 2 non-trading days. All I did was cut that out. So check out the video. It's a free webinar here. 40-minute video of pure backtesting on both gold and GJ. So you can go watch that video. It's a very useful webinar, I feel. I think a lot of you would benefit from it for sure. Looking for retest 15-minute support? Yes, that would be nice. If we could get down there to have that, would be good. This kind of thing happen in JPY every year? No, this has not happened ever in history. This has not happened ever in history. What's your plan for taking a trade today? Gonna look at GU, see if we can get down to the 15-minute support here on GU, or just pull back somewhere to give us enough range to trade towards the upside here. If not, maybe breakout buys with London volume here to continue to daily resistance. We will watch this little 15-minute watch zone here. Might be an issue if we start rejecting it, can get out. Since we're mixed bias, on which, GU or GJ or what? GJ has no bias because we had a 500 pip dump. Harry, can you make $100 to $10,000? No, that's not easy, man. 100 to 10,000 is not really realistic. 1,000 to 10,000 is more realistic, but again, I'm not into flipping. Can we count those interventions as LTAs? This is not really an intervention, but yes, these will create LTAs. There's a guy on YouTube that's doing that apparently. Yeah, I mean, how many times has he failed it done, right? I mean, it's always the way. I'm honestly waiting for GU to come to 125592 to sell. 125592. Oh, you're looking for it to come up to here to sell from up there. Yeah, it's possible, man. It's possible, but that's why we're looking to trade to there, right? That would be our target. So that's fine. Is news more important than price action? No, but it is a part of trading. Roger Banks is doing that. $100 to 10,000? I don't think so. Start as 100 to 1,000 and then 10,000 now to 100,000. Yeah, but then my question is, why are they doing that when they can just trade 100,000 and then trade it themselves and make a lot more money, you know? It's like, come on. Want to see the withdrawals? They can, if they're doing it on some dodgy broker, then they can you know, fake that. What's interesting is that GJ barely made anything on daily time frame. It can just be liquidity grab, go higher. Yeah, I'm still bullish on GJ, to be honest, but we need to let it cool down for the content. Yes. Plan for gold today. Gold is basically here bullish bias technically, because we have previous daily bullish here, no top wick on weekly. I do think we can make the flip here. 4-hour candle also did technically close bullish, although not the strongest, but nice rejection wick. So I think buys start to make sense. I think you can look for buys as early as, see how this looks at 30, maybe as early as, you know, above 35 here could end up making sense. Would you ever post your payouts? Yeah, I can do, but I would not do it. I would not make a habit of it. I would just share it with you guys in the group or something if people want to see. But I would not just flex it on Instagram every day. We have too much of that, and I can't compete. My 10K, 12K, whatever, this guy is posting 100K, 200K trade. People say you don't make enough. It just removes the whole conversation. No one can argue with you when you're just trading in front of people. The minute you put money in between it, everyone finds a reason to open their mouth. Even when you post your trades, you're always wrong, right? Because, oh, you should have done this, you could have done this, you should have done that. Like, there's no right way. I think last time I posted the last withdrawal I took, but I posted it in the chat, not in like motivations or achievements. Do you have any WhatsApp group, Telegram for signals? Is it free or paid? No, I don't sell signals. I just don't want BE trades this week. Yeah, did you study the mental BE video? What about gold? We just discussed it. Are you still running your Telegram channel completely? Yeah, I'm still running it. I started watching your backtesting video. Good. Done with BEs. I mean, you could do a plan, right? This is what I used to do. I used to do no BE at all. Like, unless it makes, like, you're literally at daily, weekly resistance. Like, you have to go BE. But literally, the plan I made is I said no BE. I don't want to move to BE. But you'll have maybe 1 or 2 extra losses that you could have avoided, but then at least you won't be hitting BE. And then once you get comfortable at you hitting TP, then you can start to re-implement BEs again. You know, that's another idea. I calculate I was up 6% if the week if I didn't be. Yes, but at least you're not down, right? Most people lose here. Harry, I like your group. Thank you, brother. Full day Euro CPI. Are you talking about news? In terms of this stuff here? Yeah, we do have some of this stuff. GU forming support 5 minute? Yeah, not enough, right? This is also a very small support, never breaking the high. Kind of want bigger range, right? You want bigger range. I think there is possibility with the, daily candle closing bearish here, we could see sells also play out, right? And I think sells could play out below this support here. I mean, this could just be a retest to the top of the range and we can see sells play out. Keep an eye on something like this here. I mean, if you really wanted to risk it for the biscuit, could sell as early as this. 7 pips for 14 pips, I don't think it's enough. But if it goes, it's good. This is if you're really set on sells here. I don't like that we have a breakout candle though. Breakout candle is not giving me as much bias for sells. That's why when we break back in the range, I would feel like it's more likely to go down. Can you shortly explain candlestick open high and low? Basically, the highest point and the lowest point is high and low. The body has a high and low as well. Highest point of the body, lowest point of the body. Mr. Handsome. Will you take trades during news on the candle comes to your support and resistance? Not during news. I'll take trades before news, after news, no problems. But right during news, no, because of slippage. Because of slippage and spread. So you won't get executed where you wanted to get executed. But after the news, like 3 minutes after news, 5 minutes after news, it starts to calm down, And now you can be executed where you want to be entered in the trade. Could we look for long trades on gold 23.24? 23.24. From down here, yeah, if we reject it, it's possible for sure. Harry's really edging us right now. Drop the skincare routine. Is it bad time to go in? Go in what? Just retest the top of the range here. 15 minute as well. Retest. This is the 30-minute resistance here at this area here. Can you please repeat the plan for a GU short? Yeah, GU short will come below the range, right? What's your minimum RR? I don't, whatever the market gives me, I'm gonna take. But I don't like trading less than 1-to-1. Like if my trade is not a 1-to-1, it's not really worth it for me. You know what I mean? Because we have to manage risk at some point. So if I'm targeting like 5 pips for a 10 pip stop loss, I don't really like it. But if I'm targeting like 9 pips for a 10 pip stop loss, I don't mind, right? Because that's still a trade. I can still make 9 pips, and if price continues past it, then I'm gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Oh my god, now who's calling me? Hello? Yes, who's speaking? Damn. Wasting my time, these people. I don't even have. Just close the call. Close the call. Could we see possible shorts from 23-24 if gold breaks through? Not breaks through, closes below. You want it to close below that level. 1,000 lot done. Coming soon. Coming soon. I need to call my friend, right? L spam caller? Yeah, I know, right? What's going on with GG? A little spike here, a little spike. You should do a meetup, it would be a vibe. I told you guys I'm ready whenever you guys want. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Seems like your demographics everywhere. Yes, that's the problem. This summer lobster fishing. We don't get lobster in Dubai. Are you sure you don't have 2 streams open? There's an echo? No, there's no 2 streams open, but I can refresh my voice if something is happening. Could be the music that's happened before. Let me fix that. I'm 315 in bench. Nice. I will have to see then. We'll have to see. Screw trading house for top 5 traders. You should host a competition. 100 kg gold. That's what, 215, right? No, 225 is 100. How can I learn daily bias? Watch my daily bias video. That'll help you out. Watch my daily bias video, then probably watch my most recent backtesting, because I use bias in this, of course, because that's the way I trade, right? So watch this, it will show you how I use bias. So save that for later, and then you can watch that. I wonder if we can get this candle closing bearish and the next one closing above, if we're going to just continue with momentum here. I wonder if that can happen right now. High risk, high reward type stuff. So we have volume here, that's for sure. You can get a tight stop, would be nice. Are you still doing your one-on-one mentorship? Not really. Like, I don't have... Someone can't just randomly book a session. Would also be consider Thunder. Well, since we're at this 5-minute resistance up here, I would consider needing something to close above that 5-minute resistance. So if this can close bearish and the next one can close above, then you have a support. You can use that support as a stop loss and be aggressive and try to get a push here to fill this wick here. On PipLabs, when I resume my simulation and try to let it run, it says simulation complete. Yes, because you selected the complete date, right? So that means simulation is complete. So make sure to select your date to a later date than where your simulation is continuing. So if you picked your simulation to end at July 2023 and you reach July, the simulation will say it's complete. So if you want to, so one feature that we'll look to add is that it will allow you to extend your simulation, right? GU also approaching the zone? Yeah, GU moving down here, coming down towards this support right here. If it doesn't react off this support, then what's going to happen is probably sells are going to start to make sense below that level. Because that range, 17 pips. What's my leverage? I think my broker is set to 1 to 500, but I never use full leverage. Never. You never need full leverage when you're risking 1 to 2%. Never. How you trade only one session? No, I have one main session, and I do look at other sessions as well. I started and it says, okay, yeah, but did you, this was probably when we were doing this. Did you see the announcement in our PipLabs Discord? This makes sense. We put an announcement here in the PipLabs Discord. Good evening. We will shortly be rebooting servers, accommodate more data updates. You might notice some of the stuff for these symbols. So since this was yesterday, you were probably doing something like this. Or during this time, to be fair. Because that's what would happen. So what basically happened when we rebooting our servers to add all of this stuff, there was no data coming for you. So then what ended up happening is it just said simulation ended, because obviously the servers were not gathering the rest of your data. So yeah, that's probably when you were doing it, man. Are you on a simulator like Game or Real? I'm not on a simulator. I'm on real markets here. You can check your own charts. This is the real market. What's this? South Korean millennials using pet rocks to combat loneliness. That sounds like a great idea. Bro, I cannot afford the simulator. I'm only 18 years old. I don't have money. Please give me the simulator for free. We better get your ass to work. At 18 years old, I was earning money flipping shoes. There's only excuses. You have to take action, right? You're trying to join a game that requires money. You need money to trade. It mind boggles me. I get people in my DM saying, I spent $500 on passing prop firms, but I don't know what I'm doing. I failed the prop firm challenge. Literally, there's education for free on YouTube. There's literally, if you're scared to invest to learn a skill, then you are definitely going to not be able to make it far in life, you know? Like anything I wanted to do, I've just let people, you know, pay for information. Anything, you know, you need to have some form. Like take gym for example. I pay for a coach to go and make me a meal plan and make me a workout plan. Why? Because he probably knows a little bit more than me. Especially when, you know, you're trying to get good at a skill. So I rather invest, and especially when you have such affordable solutions, you know. And I hate DMing people and saying like, listen man, you should probably get some more knowledge, and you know, instead of spending $500 on a prop firm, you should spend like $50 on, you know, the exclusive. But I hate saying that because it sounds like I'm a sellout, right? Because he doesn't know me probably. He's just found me and now is DMing me. And if I suddenly tell him, oh, buy my exclusive, it sounds like I'm a sellout. But in reality, you would save so much more money. A year in the exclusive will cost you less, will cost you the same as that prop firm. A year. Like that's nuts. The amount you could progress in a year, being exposed to a community and having all the resources at hand, it would be a lot worth it. But people want instant gratification without putting in the necessary investment, you know, which is still affordable. And if you can't afford it, then you need to do what? You need to consider, are you ready to trade? And that's how that works, right? How much for the exclusive? It's $50 a month. At ATM, I was working in Foot Locker, making money, salary, sales, incentives. Yeah, that's good. Worth every penny? Thanks, man. Can you offer me a job? I can't because I have no positions open. So you better go and find something. Get to work. Stop begging. You see, again, you ask. Stop asking and do. 55, not 50? Yes, you're correct. It is 55. 1 point something dollars per day. How to apply for that? That will open soon. We'll open next month here. We have 20 spots opening next month. There's a little countdown timer. Yeah. So basically in 2 days here we will open and you'll be able to join. You'll be able to join if it's something you are interested in. First of May, yes. It's not just what you learn. Oh. It's not just what you learn, but the advice you receive from the community itself. Everyone wants everyone to exceed. Yeah, that's very true. That's what we want to create, a good environment, right? How many members in the exclusive? Right now in Zoom we have 45 people. It's not some massive group. You can see the chats are very tamed here. We keep the chats very tame, very focused. Plans be sent and all of that good stuff, right? Very, very focused chats. Not this like massive group with random stuff, and we keep it very controlled and very good. Good environment. I get called idiot 5 times a day here. Yeah, because it's an honest environment, right? So come on, what do you want me? You don't want me to tell you? You're very smart. Very good things you're doing. You just end up losing. I get yelled at for going B. Yep, exactly. Give me a sec. Let me go to the toilet. I'll be back. Exclusive group focus on GJ and gold. Well, those are my main pairs, but we have people trading different pairs in there as well. We have people trading. We have people in there trading DAX. We have people in there trading, Nasdaq. We have people in there trading US 30. So it's not societally focused just on gold and GJ, but of course those are my main pairs. But any pair someone sends in, I don't mind, having a look at the analysis or something. Never mind the chart opportunities you're missing. What about the fun, the pussy, the parties, your young shape, and go out and enjoy yourself? Yeah, but you have to make sacrifices, right? You have to make sacrifices. Super aggressive idea. I had to go gold sells below 2029 due to minor resistance. Yeah, better to draw the position so we can visualize it quicker instead of me having to read and match all the numbers, right? I'm looking for focus on London session, GJ and gold. Yeah, those are my main focuses for sure. GJ as of now, as you've probably seen, it's been a little bit crazy. So we're just moving a little bit of focus. I sent the pic. Oh yeah, here. I move a little bit of focus into GU now, just until GJ, gives me a little bit more clarity, right? Looking to get below here for aggressive sells. I think, just break of it, you're saying, right? Oh, 15 closes below. Yeah, I mean, bias is technically a little bit bullish though. I would say wait for like a thunder to be safe here, but aggressive, yes. Yeah, there you said super aggressive. Yeah, as a super aggressive idea, I can agree. I can agree. For me, price action looking super tough this morning. On what pair are you looking at? Because if you're looking at GJ, then probably yes. I would assume you're finding it tough. Bro, you didn't reply to my comment. Maybe I was in the toilet when you wrote your comment, bro. So nothing I can do about that. All you have to do is retype it. Giveaway beginning of next month, like we always do, right? Beginning of next month, like we always do. We already gave over, I think, this month I gave over $1,000 in giveaways already. So definitely we need to do it by next month. Chill a little bit. Did gold give you the close below your level? Ooh, just about. You should be okay. Just want to watch that 5-minute support for reaction somewhere down here. Close below 15-minute on GU. Yeah, that's where the sells I think would come if we get below this zone here. Damn, there's a mosquito here now. Now we're stuck for a long time because now we have a mosquito here. It's gonna annoy me all stream. Yeah, this month you did more because you reached 50k. Yes. Where would you TP? Probably. Let's have a look here. Probably at this support down here, or if not, max TP down at this support. I did it, but risk reward got messed up, so I didn't enter as stop loss was TP 10 pip. Where's your TP though? TP should be as far as you should get, you know, able to get down. Probably down to these levels here, previous levels, rejection levels. That's where you'd be looking at. You get setup 3 would be nice as well. What do you base your level on? Support and resistance. I'll probably move BE at that support, look for full TP. Yeah, that's the... you said BE first, not me. Move BE and then get tapped. Do you retrace everything? I'm now scared of taking buys. Yeah, I think sells, you know, this could be a nice retest. You have to be careful what GU likes to do this, right? Come retest this daily here into this daily zone, and now this daily candle can flip, right? We could see the same thing that happened here. Look, never even broke highs. Same thing that happened here could get downside move. So I think sells below that could end up making sense. You do want to see some structure before closing below though. Please don't short you, I'm planning a buy. 5-minute structure? Yeah, that would be bare minimum. It would work though, 5-minute structure. Harry, can you make a video on how you mark your key levels in terms of my support and resistance? I have in my free course. Scroll through his most popular YouTube videos. They all have daily bias and support and resistance. Yes, they do have a form of that. Any thoughts on GJ? Setup 5 right now? You mean from where? Down or up? This is not setup 5. This is like... No, setup 5 happened down here. Look on 5-minute, yeah. I mean, if you could close above here, maybe it's a breakout trade, you know? How big are stops? 67 pip stops? That's nuts to measure that on GJ. Bearish? On what? Man, what just write bearish question mark? As a man, is it ideal to make more money first before doing trading, selling feed picks online? I mean, hey man, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it, but damn, there's more dignifying ways to make money. GJ looks like a small cap crypto coin. Previous 15 GU no bottom wick, it may go up. Yeah, it may do, but you know, there's no entry till you close below that support anyways. In terms of forex pairs, is there a pair that moves more volatile than GJ? Yeah, there's plenty of pairs that move more volatile, but GJ is not about the volatility at the moment. It's more about the randomness of movement. If you look at something like US 30 or something like that, it moves very similar, right? Not similar, but you get big volatile movements. Pip wise are bigger than GJ, but this is not random. These are always NYSE, New York Open ranges and pushes, right? So these are not random. These are all in the market, you know. Have you ever traded futures? If not, why not? Because I've never needed to trade futures. Like, you know, it's not because I had some regulation in the country and now need to trade futures. Also, futures mostly trade indices, and my main focus was GJ and gold, and they were pretty good on Forex brokers, you know. If I was like just trading US 30 and gold, then probably, yeah, futures would make more sense, you know. I trade futures, yeah. We do have a couple of guys, especially my US guys, like to trade futures for sure. Really want to see a pullback here on GU first. More money in futures? It's actually the same, actually. It's actually the same. I'm bullish in GU. Hopefully this is the pullback to continue up. Remember, GU is mixed bias, though. It is mixed bias, right? Yeah, buys also do make sense. But we do have daily candle as well closing bearish here. This thing could flip. Gold is slow right now. Do you expect markets to move this week? I mean, I expect markets to move every week. That's the expectation you come. With it being NFP week, I think gold probably does stay in this range for the rest of the week, but it's a big range, you know? It's a big range. So it's not like it's a shitty place to be. How many hours of sleep you get daily? 7 hours plus. NY session gonna mess up a lot of prices because of news. Only US pairs like gold and GU. Yeah. I mean, NFP week on USD pairs is always sometimes inconsistent, which is why you want the GBP driving something like GU. How much did that give you? 11 pips. London Open here soon. Have you tried GJ day trade instead of scalping? Yes, I've tried that before, but listen, if you're swing trading GJ these days, you're gonna be in big trouble, man. These pullbacks for longs are not fun. They'll take out your swing trading stop loss. I mean, unless you're running 500, 400 pip stop loss, this is gonna take you out, especially if you're trailing your stop loss, which is something you'd want to do. Sells below 15-minute wick on what? Please, if you're just typing something on chat like sell, bearish, buy, give me more information so I don't have to keep asking. Have you tried day trading while traveling? Since I started trading, I haven't traveled. I've just been locked in. I haven't traveled for 4+ years. Yeah, we could see that. I mean, yeah, we have break of structure here. It is like 50-50, right? As much as we can go down, we can also end up going towards the upside here. Just how this 1 hour closes will be important. 1 hour closes below the range, you probably will see more downside first before the upside. We respect the range, then it's very hard to take a trade, especially 1 hour. It'll be important for 1 hour to close below the range here. Closing right at the support here is quite useless actually. But now if you were to fake out back inside the range, then it does make sense. Gold ended up closing bullish here. GJ I expect to push down the same as what GU just did. Would love 5 minutes under below the support. Break below this 5-minute structure. Again, please guys, tell me what you're referring to. People are saying GU, now people gold, now people saying 5-minute structure would be sexy. Please refer, please. Oh, GJ. Man, still on GJ. You're trading GJ with 100 pip stops? Did you measure what happened to GJ? No top wick doesn't bother you, right? If target is 200, then what's the problem? No problem unless you get a major pump here, right? Like we had back here. If you get this happen, then you're going to be in big trouble trying to sell. We don't know if this can happen. There's no indication that yen is getting weak just yet. They have not said anything. This is not even their intervention. Well, obviously, first reaction of people who see this, they're going to try find a way to short this, right? Because they think it's a top. The same way that when people see this big move, now they're looking ways to get into longs to continue the move. So we see both sides here. So probably we will probably see it form a range in here. How will I overcome over trading with a minimum of 12 trades? You need to change your trades to a maximum of 2 trades a day, not minimum of 12 trades. That's nuts. Get busy. That's how you're going to stop over trading, is to get busy. Man, I work in a currency exchange company and I'm interested into learning about Forex. What are your tips on to start? I mean, you can start with my free course. That's going to be the best place to start, is my free course. And was it worth it for you? If it wasn't worth it, I don't think I'd be here after 4 years. Probably would have given up a lot sooner. That was an intervention? No, man, it wasn't announced. I doubt it was an intervention. Whenever they do an intervention, the Bank of Japan does come out and say, yes. Free course is on YouTube, guys. You don't need to press exclamation course. It's on YouTube here. This one here, full price action trading course. Kanda said they will not comment when intervening, but they comment after the intervention. So they won't comment when they intervene, but after an intervention, they normally say that they did end up buying bonds. I only trade 1 or 2 a day. So far, it's been once a week now with how rubbish the market has been. Yeah, I think the market's been a little bit tough in terms of just if you stick to GJ, a lot of random movements at random times. Approach on 15-minute close below. Well, the problem is we had that we had the push already to your first take profit already would have been hit here. At this point, you have to pick a direction and pray for the best. If you close 1 hour below 1 hour support here, where would you put SL? Probably put it above the 1 hour candle if you was to do it, you know? Yeah. I made 40 pounds on the bearish GJ move and then price flipped, went up 80 pips. I lost 60 pounds. Need to have risk management. Need to have stop loss in place so that this doesn't happen. You're lucky you only lost 80 pounds. What if you were to lose, you know, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, you know? Make sure that you're managing what you're doing, right? Also, would you wait 15-minute candle closure before the 5-minute pullback? No, just any 5-minute. You just need structure here. There's been no structure. We've just melted straight. See, the problem is that at this point here, we had the 1 hour breakout. So selling once we've broken out already on the 1 hour is tough because you want, you know, this could end up forming support for buys, right? Even though we're mixed buyers. So where did we want to sell? Back inside the range here. But when we come back in the range, you saw how London candle opened. London candle opened, direct push. No top wick on broker, current candle GU. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right. You're right, you're right. Which is also the 1 hour. Yeah, there is no top wick. Yeah, same as this one here. Told you it was gonna dump. What was gonna dump? GJ? Yeah, so did you take it? Where? Yeah, exactly, bro. Come on. Why everyone trying to go against me? Told you this was gonna happen. I told you. Like, relax, guys. You can take whatever you want to take. Is this affecting GU as well? No, we're seeing the opposite with GU. We're seeing GU pump up here. So this means this is yen. This is done by the yen. How big is this 1 minute candle here? Nice. Spreads on GJ going crazy? Yeah, with this price action. No, I agree it will play in this range. I don't think we will have a full retracement of news, but I thought it would play maybe down to here. I do agree we'll play in this range. I don't think we'll make lower lows today unless we get some sort of another profit-taking spite. You guys said spreads are going crazy. What is spreads doing on GJ? Yeah, 2 pips, 1.8, 1.7. Not as bad as I thought it would be. GJ is straight gambling today. I think it's tough to call exactly when it's going to be a bottom, when it's going to be a top. Are we on a buy bias for gold? Gold is mixed bias. There were, for selling options here, there weren't any options to sell. I think if you took sells here on gold, we are more bullish bias. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. But if you took sells on gold, you probably best break even here. You got around 11 pips here. There's no way you can put smaller stops than above this 50-minute candle. So you would have had 30 pip stops here. Maybe if you're pushing it. Yeah, 30 pip stops. Even you didn't have 5-minute structure here. Even if you took I was looking at this 5-minute thunder here. But the only reason I didn't take the 5-minute thunder is because of how close it was next to his 5-minute support. I didn't think it was worth 5 pips. 5-6 pips here. Still looking for sells below on GU. Yeah, but I think that could also happen. But as well, if we flip and now this is a liquidity grab and we start closing above here, buys could also start to make sense here. Basically, yeah, to get back up to that resistance. But you need something closing above the 4-hour support. And hopefully not shoot through it like this. Shooting through it like this is not ideal. Yeah, big boy moves here on GJ, man. This is really crazy to see. Look how this is a big LTA. What we're normally used to trade, this candle is no joke compared to it. No joke compared to it. Market so messed up. They're not the easiest, I'll tell you that much. This month I feel as we're trading during Christmas holiday. Yeah, with volume, imagine. It's like that type of random movement, but with volume. It's just not making any sense. Yeah, I get how you feel like that. It's definitely something we have to navigate. On GU closing above there, freeway towards the top. Remember, it's not a 30-minute close though. This is a 15-minute close. So I probably want to see 5-minute support, then break above that. Because if you're using 15, breaking the high here, you're going 18 pip stops on GU is massive. For like 4 pip target to here, not really worth it. Most of the time I feel you are doing your own monetization business. You don't give market insights. People came here to learn from you, but you're only interested in monetization, Harry. Don't be angry. I'm not interested in monetization. Really, I promise you my content doesn't make money. I promise you. It doesn't make enough money to do much here. I can even... Let's look at this. Let's go live streams. Need to see analytics. There we go. Here, like this live stream here that I get 900 viewers, which you know, like look how many people are in the right now. 900 viewers, which is like a peak live stream. That's why I'm choosing this one. $8 peak live stream for 900 viewers. It won't pay me much, guys, trust me. Right, for 900 viewers here, and that's like best time, right, when we're 900 viewers. 885 to be exact. Right? And then obviously if you were to withdraw that money, you're going to lose money from that, right? So realistically, it's really not paying me. I'm not just monetizing my content here. I can assure you that, trust me. I love you, Harry. Now you're saying you love me, but you want to learn more? Brother, I don't know what to say to you. I give you so many resources on this channel. So many resources. I think the problem, if I'm being honest, man, and you want me to be honest, the problem is actually you. You need to put more effort in. Use the advantage. Use the free course. Use the free webinar. Use all of that resources to your advantage. This is a good bottom wick here. We're creating 5-minute structure. Now, if something was to break that 5-minute structure, that I feel will give you an upside move. Otherwise, if we respect the 5-minute structure, you're going to just have this lower high formation here. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low will continue. There's a daily level in between. You mean on GU? Since we crossed through it twice and through it here 1, 2, 3 times, not too worried about that daily level. This one here you're talking about, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, since we crossed through it so many times, even we crossed through it today, which is always good to see it cross through it already today, should be fine. Would you wait for candle closure or buy order? I would wait for probably 5-minute candle closing bullish at minimum. Where can I find your free course? It's on YouTube. Here, free course. The webinar you can find on my website. Go to my website. This is the same website for the exclusive group, but just underneath the join button, there's a free webinar here. You can watch that as well. I'll post that in the chat here. You can check that. That's how you get the free webinar. You can click that. It's also in the Discord group, right? No bottom wick on this 5-minute candle here. Like to see a bottom wick ideally. Hi, the bottom line of your top white border is blocking the pair name and time frame. It used to be better before PC upgrade. It's just I need to rescale it. That's all. Oops. Is that better? I love trading GJ. For me, it seems to be on moderate speed, but right now it's on steroids. Harry, is there a chance a change of character in GBP USD? Are we looking for buys? I think if we can get above this resistance, there can be opportunity for buys. I think, yes. Still same, I'll have to do it after stream, man, don't worry. Stop loss on GU? Yeah, I think you would safe stop will have to be below previous here. It's not really the best range, to be honest. 17 pip stop loss on GU is nuts. Give me a sec, guys. Gonna go toilet, come back. You're such a cool dude, bro. You never get offended by trolls. No, they have nothing to offend, right? They troll, they make fun of me. I'm still gonna do what I always do. I mean, it doesn't change anything, right? All right, 5-minute support holding here on GU here. So we have made a 5-minute support. With this gap, it may be filled anytime. Where do you have a gap? This small one here. I don't see that on many other brokers as well. Let's see if we see it on any other broker. No. GJ coming towards this support here. Very interesting price action here on GJ. If this 15 would be the same low, SL would be the same low. I mean, it's a different trade. Trade is invalid at that point because 30-minute at that point will be what? Closing not as a support. So you invalidate the trade. 30-minute would be closing doji. So trade becomes invalidated. Above? Yeah, I think you could run the 5 if you want to be aggressive, but I don't know if that's okay with GU on recent price action. So I'll probably go with the default price action stop loss, which will be full, where the trade completely doesn't make sense anymore. Because even if it breaks that 5-minute support, if it was to close above, trade still makes sense. Life of a futures trader. Fractals, huh? Risky entry? No, he didn't take it. It was just setting it up. GJ looks more like a tsunami, bro. Yeah, GJ is still respecting the support, though. I mean, longing this from this support here would be trying to catch a falling knife. Yeah, it's just wild. It's wild. I'm in GJ longs. Just be careful, brother. Just be careful. Why is the pip count messed up? It's not messed up. It's just massive. Massive pip movement. $15-minute support created. Very weak support created on GU. I think you need a 5-minute candle closing above that resistance. You get a 5-minute candle closing above the resistance will be a lot better. At least you still have 30-minute respecting the support, unless something changes in the last 10 seconds. Now this will be set up 5 on 15 minute. Yes. I think 5-minute close above will be okay. You'll take it as 15-minute setup 3 as well. 30-minute did create a weak support, but still a support. Step 3 the buy order? Yeah, it is. It's not a weak support? No. Zone wise? No. But the way it closed? Yes. Appreciate you guys showing up on a Monday here. Obviously crazy markets. I can see a lot of people are GBP JPY traders and they're not showing up. Our average stream viewers here is 700. We're at 500, so 200 people we've lost. But I appreciate the guys showing. You're going to watch us adapt to the new market conditions here. And you're going to see us adapt to trading, you know, GU now until GJ settles down. Till GJ settles down, you'll see that happen. So yeah, appreciate that. Leave a like on the stream. You guys know the drill. And then yeah. Alright, you do have that 15 closing below here on GJ. This should be your classic setup 1. Should be your classic setup 1. But obviously just working with bigger stop losses. 85 pips, if you can get down here. It's not 1-to-1 just yet. Yeah, not a 1-to-1. Lost 10% on GJ longs. Yeah, I told you to be careful. Harry said to hell with GJ? No. It's at your trend line as well. I didn't say to hell with GJ. I just said that, you know, to run classic stop loss here, you need good targets, right? Like if I was to take this setup 1 here, I need to put 92 pip stop loss to get here for 62 pips. You know, unless we had 5-minute structure or something, maybe you can use that. Watching weekly. Yeah, down here. What is interesting, we seem to be still respecting forms of price action here, right? We're not just full on free falling here. Like this 15 level we're respecting here. GU here closing in 36 seconds. See, will we survive this close here? Could be interesting here. Let's see this 5 make bottom wick. And then breaking the highs here could be a nice little option here to get to this next resistance up here. Man, it's literally like 0.01 pips from making a bottom wick here. Just make the bottom wick, bro. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a short break of this high here. To get up to this resistance here. And see what happens. Stop loss maybe around 12 pips, something like that. See how that goes. SL not lowest low. I don't think we have enough range for that to make sense risk to reward wise. I think yes, safest stop loss will be lowest low here for sure. Otherwise I don't feel like we have enough room. Because this 15-minute resistance is going to be a problem. I'm probably going to be break even at this 15-minute resistance. Alright, I'm in this here as we broke the highs. Full TP somewhere up here. Break even going to be around that 15-minute resistance. First time trying GU in a long time. Expect your broker to call you now? Why? $50-minute close here in 4 minutes here. This is resistance 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute resistance, also 15-minute zone as well, both 5 minute and 15. We want to see this 15-minute close strong bullish here in 2 minutes. That's what we would like to see here, would be ideal. This is setup 5 on 5 minute. Yeah, setup 5 minute, 30-minute close bullish, 15-minute breaking the highs. This 15-minute close here, if it closes like this, it's not the best close. We want a strong bullish close here. This is showing signs of rejection here, which is not obviously how we want the 15 to close. Will you manage? We'll see. I'm holding very little drawdown at the moment. Only thing I don't like is 5-minute close back inside of the range. Have faith in GU. Let's see if it treats me nice. We need to respect this 4-hour support here. This is important. Respect the 4-hour support. As soon as I say that, doesn't want to do it. That's a level of support we have here. If we can respect that. This is our line of defense. If we don't have that defense, then that's it. I'm gonna get out this. If that doesn't hold. Which line? It's just that 5-minute support here. But we look like we're pushing through it at the moment. No volume. Just consolidating in this block here. Can we manage if 1 hour close inside 4 hour line? Yeah, we can manage like that. That looked like it was creating a nice 5-minute support right there, but nah. It's rejecting now. Man, music very serious, is it? I think it's okay. Really doesn't like this small resistance here, huh? To break this 5-minute high. Antonio, you're trying to draw something? Right, our close coming here. 15-minute closing bullish. See if we can just flip up and continue bullish here. Alright, gonna move stops to break even here as we tap my BE point. Can run it mental BE actually. Yeah, mental BE is also fine right here. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna run it here. Watching it bounce off my entry. If not, then that's it, I'm done. Let's see, it's still right at my entry right now. Alright, as it came down towards my entry, I personally went out. And that was that. Tap that BE point properly here. You can still hold, manage it if you want. That's another way here. But with me not knowing GU, how it acts here, I went BE. But you can manage anything closing back in the 5-minute range, can manage. Yeah, you can manage anything closing back in 5-minute range. Let me see. Wait, why is that not triggered me here? 1 minute, boys. I put the SL like 2 pips below. Not triggered me. Shit, man. I got lucky. I got really lucky just now. I feel bad now. Okay, now let me properly move to break even. That didn't trigger me, but I probably think if this comes down now, it will trigger me. Let's see. Let's watch 1 minute here. Let's see. Yeah, look. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Okay, I'm out break even. I'm with you guys. I'm out break even. That's that done. And yeah. Overall, I think I managed it right here. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's see your position. Yeah, I just put it on the screen there. Out break even as you saw. I didn't get traded on the first one, but BE point was here anyways, that 15. If you still trust the trade, yes, but I need to warm up on GU here, right? So I don't know. Let's see how this trade plays out. If this trade goes to TP, then we probably don't need as aggressive BE points, right? Made small profit. Congrats. But yeah, let's see. As you can see, I put my thing slightly in profit here so I can cover for some of the commission here because I'm greedy. So I put slight profit so we're not wasting commission. But actually GU is amazing with spreads here. So that's one thing that we are good with is we don't get slipped and spreads are really good. That's probably why I didn't get triggered. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was wondering when it came down why I didn't get stopped at break even. I'm so used to GJ, right? GJ would have stopped you at break even like this. But this, you literally have accurate break even. But I'm happy with the way I managed this. Made some profit, thanks. All right, good. I'm glad some of you guys made some profit. If you close out, personally, not big enough push for me to close at some profits here, but happy with the way I managed it. 4-5 pips not enough for me, in my opinion. But I do like GU is like 1-to-1, you know. Like you get what you put in is like, you know, it's very accurate in terms of returns. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this something different, you know. First time I trade GU ever on stream. It's not a loss, which is good. We followed the plan, we held the trade, held the drawdown, and if it's not gonna push, then what can I do about it, right? Nothing I can do. All I can do is manage my trade here. So it's gonna be a 15-minute. What time was this trade? This trade was 11:30. Now what I'm looking for is, does this play out or not? That's all I care about. Does this play out or not? If it doesn't play out, then I made the right decision. If it plays out, then I need to consider, okay, maybe BEs are not a factor on GU, right? As I start to get used to this pair, you know. So yeah, we're starting off the week, you know, being safe here. Definitely had to hold a bit of sweat here, but remember the box played us well here. We held, and yeah, I got 6 pips this morning and 5 pips this afternoon. Well, at least you closed something at it. Personally, it wasn't enough for me to close, but that's why I wanted smaller stop loss, because GJ is more pushes, but GU, we see the ranges are a lot smaller. But we knew we had this 15-minute resistance. The goal was to try push through it. If we can't push through it, then there's no point of holding on to this trade, hoping, right, that eventually it gets through. Because now you'd be holding back in drawdown, and this is drawdown where I would have been BE, right? So ideally, I want to be back on GJ, to be honest. That's ideally where I want to be. On the other hand, GU perfect setup 5, yeah, but it did tap that level, right? You have to be careful in mixed bias. Bullish bias, I'll tell you, you know, doesn't really matter, but just I want to be more cautious. If I can avoid taking a loss and watching it play to TP will just build me confidence. I haven't lost anything in experimenting, and that's how we want to be it, right? We don't want to lose in experimentation, right? Getting used to the pair and how it moves. GJ, we can start to trade, but I just want today to calm down so I can see how price action is moving. There are some 1-minute scalping opportunities, but that's the only thing I'm seeing. I saw 2 positions on 1 minute today. First position was this one here, but that's all you're trading is 1 minute, 1 minute position. This is the first 1 minute long I saw here. Close above here to get to this next resistance, right? That's your 1 minute scalp here, 17 pips. For how big is your stop loss here? Stop loss is around 30 pips, so negative risk to reward, but that's what you're dealing with. The second 1 minute scalp I saw is this, close below the range. I wouldn't take it because no bottom wick. That does sometimes have relevance on 1 minute time frames. I have noticed that it can be an issue sometimes. So yeah, that's basically the next option I saw here. This gave around 50 pips for around 35 pips stop loss. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. So that's just something we have to get. Obviously, 1 minute is very, very fast, guys. Very, 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 very fast. So you have to be really in tune with it. Gold came up to our buying zone here. Pushed past it though. 5 minute gave you option? Not really. You have one 5 minute hard close here. Yeah. How's GU doing? Yeah, would be sitting at entry. I'm just gonna see how this plays out during the day, right? So I'll just see if this would have ended up playing out or not. But overall, I rather not experiment and see. Let me see, right? And then risk $1,000 on that. GJ is a disaster today. Very difficult. Very difficult. You need to be trading 1 minute time frame. I can't really do that on live. I need to be locked in. You will take losses. You will be taking 2-3 positions at once. It's very difficult. You need to be super fast. Break even super fast. You can't really explain it, especially with stream delay. If I did that on stream, I would just make you guys lose on stream for sure. You guys won't be able to get in and get out in time, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna head off here. Thanks for showing up, and yeah, just be careful on GJ, please. Use proper risk management. Big moves, you can trade it, but just make sure you're using proper risk management here, okay? And yeah, we will continue here, and we'll see what we can do for NY. And obviously with GU here, first trade we ever take on GU, first trade I take on GU after 3 years, 4 years, I think, first trade I take on GU. I'm happy with the way I manage it. We'll see how this ends up playing out over the rest of the day here, and then take it from there. So appreciate everyone, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.